Well, it's been some couple of years for you, hasn't it?
Certainly has. I looked at 2009 as a bit of a learning experience. Looking at the immediate goal was the UK Open, made that, narrowly missed out on the match play. Going over to Australia again after not being there for about 6 to 7 months and picking up the Australian Open was a very emotional experience for me. Going through a lot of personal trauma at the time, but came through it. Built on that success. Obviously, made a final in Killarney, ran into Mr. Taylor. But looking back at 2009, probably exceeded my expectations, to be honest with you. Made the European Championships, great experience, and obviously World Championships as well. So look at 2009 as a great character-building year for me.
I mean, you burst onto the scene at the Grand Slam, and you've built a reputation. You've also built quite a great fan base as well in a short space of time. There's something about Mr. Nicholson that appeals to darts followers.
It seems that way, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, I came onto the scene with a bit of a bang and got the bad boy tag, but it seems to me now that the fans have warmed to me, not just for a little bit of charisma that I may have, but also my darting ability, which is very well received. Looking forward to 2010. Hopefully we can get that fan base even bigger and roll on Generation Nicholson, hopefully.
Well, I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, like, darts is about characters. There has been a complaint in, I don't know, the last 2 or 3 years there aren't as many about as there used to be, but with the walk-on, the dark glasses, the waistcoat, the tie, it's all part of it, of the image.
It is. I mean, the whole tie and waistcoat thing started as a tribute to Tom Kirby, who I personally looked up to as one of the stalwarts of the PDC. Because of the feedback I got from that look at the UK Open, I decided to bring it forward and take it into later tournaments, and everybody says that it's a great look, and I think not just from a personal perspective, I think everybody wants to see it. People come up to me in the street and say, where's the waistcoat, what colour tie are you going to wear this time? So my tie collection is getting a little bit too big for its boots at the moment, but hopefully we'll have to buy a few more next year if the TV's going to be calling.
Base back in the UK full time?
Indeed I am. Made the big plunge earlier in the year. Looked at 9 months in 2009. Let's see if we can do it. Obviously it has been done. Looking into 2010, going to be based in England. As to where in England, not entirely sure yet, but obviously with the Pro Tour being so extensive next year, going to be here, based in Europe, and hopefully we can do as well.
I mean, the darts world really is your oyster. And I know it's a cliche, but people are saying that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve.
I think with the hard work and the work ethic that I've put in this year, a lot of sacrifices have been made to give myself the opportunities and go forward with my career. I've got to keep a hold of that work ethic and not just to follow like Taylor and Barneveld and all of those guys who put in all of the practice, but you've got to have the right breaks. You've got to get yourself mentally prepared, which is something that I pride myself on extensively. I think if I can keep that going, then indeed the darts world could indeed be my oyster, and it hopefully will be.
So what in 2010 are the goals? What do you want to achieve? What can you achieve?
First goal for me is top 32. I've risen, I think it's 7 places this year, which has been very, very good for me. Top 32 is the next aim, and I've been talking to a few people today actually about what my aims are in 2010. I desperately want to get to that world match play. It's one of the only ones I missed out on this year, and hopefully go forward from there, and ultimately by the end of 2010 I'd like to be in the top 16.
It's a big ask to get in the top 16 in 12 months from where you are, but not beyond your capabilities?
I don't think so. I've looked at other players who I look up to, specifically Mervyn King, Robert Thornton, and other guys like Gary Anderson who've jumped the rankings in 2009. I believe that if I put in the work that they do and keep the belief and the confidence that I have at the moment, then I don't see that as out of my reach.